Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Black, White, and Green. Story, BuddyCount. Story and art by Gavin Smith. The story starts with a punker going through a window of a pet store. The sign says, Shalene's Felines and Other Household Pets. Sorry, we're closed. As we see a man with a green mohawk and a leather jacket being pushed through the window with snakes all around him.
A string of pet store robberies has been going down in the city this past week. Same story every time. Smash and grab, and all they take is snakes. Nobody steals from my neighborhood.
As we see Casey Jones emerge from the window.
Viper boys, huh? I heard of you punks. So, you're the sneaky serpents that have been stealing snakes? You got about 3 seconds to tell me why before I knock the rest of your fangs out.
As he holds up the bat to his face.
I don't know, Bobby Viper told us to round up as many as possible. That's all I know, I swear.
Bobby Viper, huh? Good to know. Next snake I gotta skin.
No!
Whack!
As he hits him. All of a sudden,
Bring.
Yo. Yeah, sure. I gotta finish something up first. You wanna give me a hand? I'll text you the address.
As he looks at his flip phone to the person that he was texting.
So tell me where to find Bobby Viper before I start taking it easy on you.
This is you taking it easy?
He says. Shot 2, the Viper's Nest. Headquarters of the Viper Boys. Looks like a factory. It's all dark. The windows are green. Casey Jones looks in.
Is that mutagen? I don't know what these jerks are up to, but I know one thing. Pet store animals and mutagen don't mix.
As he smashes through the skylight.
Googala!
Some of the punks are there holding snakes. As he attacks them with a hockey stick.
Time to cut the head off of these snakes. Viper boys, swarm him!
There's a man with mustache and a mullet hits him with a chain wrapped around his fist. They all start stomping him in.
Well, if it isn't the big bad Casey Jones.
He's got a viper with a big V on the back of his leather jacket.
I'm guessing you're Bobby Viper. In the flesh. For now. You see, Jones, your attempt at stopping the Viper Boys from being the baddest gang in town is futile. And you're gonna do that with the snake's venom breath? Ah, that's the best part, you see. Hey, Casey, quit fooling around, and let's kick some scale!
Says Michelangelo as he jumps in through another window, swinging nunchuck above his head, and hits one of the punks directly in the face with his skateboard, freeing Casey. Earlier, Michelangelo sits.
Getting kinda hungry, Clunk. Let's go see if the bros want to grab a pizza. Donnie, my dude, you feel like going topside and grabbing a slice?
Not now, Michelangelo. The season finale of Space Heroes is coming soon, and I'm trying to fix the cable box Raphael broke.
How did that happen?
We show Leonardo and Raphael fighting.
That was a cheap shot, Leo.
It was not, and you didn't have to throw your sai at me.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
Probably a smart move.
Speaking of hotheads, I wonder what Casey's up to.
As we see the sai is in fact sticking out of the cable box.
Well, you didn't have to kick me in the face so hard.
Well, maybe you wouldn't have been kicked if your defense wasn't so sloppy.
I'll show you, sloppy. Yo, Casey, you want to grab a slice, bro? Yeah? Where are you? Sounds good. Later, dude.
Back to the action. Michelangelo and Casey beating up the punks in front of a vat of mutagen.
Casey, this is one of the top 5 worst pizza dates I've ever been on. Well, let's skin these snakes, and then the pie's on me. Righteous!
He smacks them. We see that they're just constantly beating up the punks until we see Viper up on the top.
You fools! You may have been able to best my Viper boys, but with this ooze and these snakes, I'll be able to mutate into the most powerful gang boss in the city. Your bones will crack between my fangs. Your blood will quench my thirst as I feast on...
Yow! As one of them bites him, he falls into the vat of mutagen.
Feast on your flesh! Did that dude say he was gonna drink my blood? Says Michelangelo. Looks like he won't be that thirsty now. Wait, what is he? As he
comes out, we can see a monster. It looks like he's got a biker mustache and white hair that he's retained. Gold chains, leather jacket, but now he's got reptilian arms and feet. He uses his tail to whack Michelangelo in the face, and then the other one, a right cross to Casey Jones.
It worked. With this ooze, I'll lead a more powerful Viper Boys to the reign of destruction through this city. Your leaders will turn to dust. Your cities crumble to pebbles beneath my scaled boot. Your screams of pain will bring tears of joy to my eyes. As this venom fills your lungs,
she looks on and sees the snakes that have dropped in have mutated into a giant scale-tail-looking cobra monster that pops out and then attacks him, pushing him through a giant hole in the ground. emptying all the mutagen into the hole.
Whoa! Where'd they go? Looks like they disappeared into the sewers. Sayonara, bozos. As long as the scale tail stays away from our lair. Can we go get that pizza now? Got one more thing to do.
As we see the snakes being returned to She-Line's felines.
Mikey, quit goofing. I'm getting hungry.
Look! As the snakes wrap around his neck. And that's the end of Buddy Count.